Privacy Act aims to curb use of sensitive data. The American Data Privacy and Protection Act passed the House Commerce Committee and, according to Wendy Davis at MediaPost, would effectively prohibit companies from serving ads to people based on their web browsing activity. This episode of Today in News Tech is made possible with audio articles by ourhometown.com. Sensitive data is defined by the Act as information identifying an individual's online activities over time and across third-party websites or online services. Here are the main takeaways. The Act imposes a baseline duty not to unnecessarily collect or use covered data in the first instance, regardless of any consent or transparency requirements. Entities are prohibited from collecting, processing, or transferring covered data beyond what is reasonably necessary, proportionate, and limited to provide specific products and services requested by individuals. Those engaged in targeted advertising must provide individuals with clear and conspicuous means to opt out prior to any targeted advertising and at all times afterwards. Additionally, individuals have the right to access, correct, delete, and portability of covered data that pertains to them. Davis summarizes that, while the newest version of the bill effectively bans companies from serving ads to people based on data about them collected across sites and over time, the bill appears to allow publishers or retailers to harness data collected about activity on their own websites for ad purposes, on an opt-out basis. The effects on online advertising revenue for news publishers, in the face of a continued shift of that revenue to big tech companies, is difficult to judge, especially in the usage of third-party ad networks on many news websites. Several groups representing the advertising industry submitted a letter to the committee stating that the bill would stifle that data-driven economy by prohibiting the collection and use of basic demographic and online activity data for efficient, responsible advertising. In addition to restricting online ad targeting, the bill also places limits on the collection and processing of biometric information, precise geolocation data, emails, voicemails, and a host of other data defined in the measure as sensitive.
Today in News Tech, the podcast covering innovation in digital journalism. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter and subscribe on YouTube or any of your favorite podcast apps. We'll see you tomorrow.
At our hometown, we help newspapers build WordPress websites, design native apps, and develop digital subscription models. If you are interested in a free prototype of your publication on WordPress, go to ourhometown.com and click the Contact Us button.